Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make a just honest video about, everything going on in the world right now. My original plan, I turned 20 this week and I wanted to do one of those like 20 things I learned in 20 years videos. And honestly, it just doesn't feel right to just try and put out normal content with everything that's happening. Really crazy to me that in 2020 it's considered a controversial statement to say Black Lives Matter, to say that we need to end police brutality. I mean, those seem obvious. Those seem like things that how can you argue those things? And I'm looking, online and seeing all of the protests and the things that are happening, and it's, again and again I just see, and it's true, it's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist. You have to have the uncomfortable conversations with the people around you who maybe don't understand. It can't be the responsibility of Black people to take all of this on. It can't. White people and non-Black people of color need to support Black people through this and help create those changes, because you know what? They weren't getting it done on their own, and that's awful. The fact that Colin Kaepernick was fired for peaceful protest, for bringing awareness to the fact that Black people in this country are not treated the way that they need to be. And, so many people are saying, oh, well, it's awful, but, violence isn't the answer. Looting and rioting isn't the answer. But how can you say that when they've tried? When again and again, those things have not brought results. And if anybody wants to say that peaceful protest works and that that's what should be done, you better be actively sending water to Flint, Michigan, because I don't see them getting clean water. And guess what? That's peaceful protest. People sending, going to the government and begging for clean water in America. There's no reason we can't provide that. I'm white. Clearly I'm white. I have benefited from white privilege since the day I was born. I will benefit from it from the day I die. And that means that I have to use that privilege. I have to take that privilege and turn it into support. And I have to turn it into help for the people who aren't given that. For the people who are... Me having privilege means that somebody else suffers because they don't have it. And white privilege does not mean you haven't suffered. It does not mean that you haven't faced struggles or worked hard, or doesn't mean any of that. It simply means that the struggles you faced, the hardships you faced, the things you had to work hard for, it wasn't because of your skin color. Your skin color didn't close doors. Your skin color wasn't an obstacle. And it's the responsibility of white people to start educating the people who aren't, to start spreading information, to the people who want to say all lives matter, who want to say blue lives matter, or it's not real, or this or that. It's our responsibility. It should have been from the very beginning. And I can't change, nobody can change the fact that it wasn't, that people weren't taking that responsibility, but I can start doing it now. And I can start educating myself further, because honestly I haven't looked at the statistics and really educated myself on this matter the way I should have. And so that's what I can do now. I can learn the ways that I can do my research, stay educated on this topic. I can make sure that I don't stop doing that as soon as this isn't viral anymore. I can have the conversations that I've been too lazy or confronted to have in the past. But it's past time for white people to take responsibility over the fact that their privilege leads to the suffering of other people, and that there is positive change to be made, and that we need to be a part of that. And I really, there's everything to say, and I don't have the words to put them all together, and I'm not the voice you need to hear. Like, the voices that are most vital to be amplified right now are Black people in America who, face this firsthand. Listen to those voices, do your research, and just, Black lives matter. It doesn't mean that other lives don't. It just means that those are the lives that are currently in danger, and they're the lives we need to protect right now. And, I plan to post a normal video next week, but, with everything, I don't know what next week is going to look like. And so we'll see. Talk to me in the comments about how you feel about this. I am obviously unhappy with, the way that things are, and I think that it's important that we talk about that and discuss that, and don't try and just make it like, I don't know, a taboo topic or whatever. Like, have an open conversation in the comments. I'd be happy to, put resources and links. I'll put those in the description of this video. And, any fundraisers for anybody who is financially able to support those. I will also include, there's a link for a YouTube video you can watch, and it's an hour long. You can put it on and watch it. It's got really great information and content from Black creators, but also just information about this whole thing. And I'll maybe I'll even link some useful keywords to use for searching for information on all of this, to educate yourself. Or, I'll try and link as much as I can really find in the description. I definitely recommend taking a look through that to start. And let's just support the people around us and be better than we were yesterday, and aim higher than we have in the past, and don't let the fight leave when the spotlight isn't there anymore. So I know that this was definitely a very different video than I'm used to posting, than I usually post, but it wouldn't be right to try and just move past it without saying anything. I mean, I posted some online on Instagram, but that's not enough. You have to go further, and especially now, it's, that same thing. It's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist, and part of that is talking about it. So that's all I have for this week. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!